What's up, guys? Martin from Gold Paydirt Reviews. And we have ourselves another shipment in and another bag of pay dirt. And this time it's from a company called Mountain West Mining or mountainwestmining.com. This is their guaranteed half a gram bag for $30, which weighs supposed to weigh 2.5 pounds, and that's about it. No, it's supposed to claim to have pickers, nuggets, and be very rich pay dirt. It's minimum 18 to 12 mesh gold, and this is what we got. Obviously, you see it in a Ziploc bag. It did not come in the Ziploc bag. It came in this gold foil coffee bag style thing. And the reason it's in the Ziploc bag is because it failed. When I got the box, there was black sand and stuff all over the place when I tilted it over, and it broke in the box. I don't know if it is 2.5 pounds. I don't know if the half a gram is in there, but I'm not the happiest camper. It isn't their fault, because when I opened the package, it was packed well. It was wrapped in bubble wrap, and plus this bag was heat sealed. But the heat seal didn't fail. The bottom of the bag failed, and I was really sad. But I contacted the company when I received it, got the gentleman's phone number from his website. I called them, I spoke to them. I'm the very first person they mailed to. So this is like super new pay dirt on the market. They said they sold a lot of bags at gold shows and conventions, but I'm the very first person they mailed to. So I'm excited about that. This guy has no idea who I was or who I am. But when I spoke to him, I told him I am a reviewer, and unfortunately I'm going to have to state this, during the upload, what happened to the pay dirt. But his customer service was extremely, very, very, very nice. He was a nice gentleman. They're very new to the game, mailing their stuff out, and I'm their first mail out and the first problem. So it didn't make it through shipping, even if it was it was handled roughly from the UPS, United States Postal Service. It still should have lasted. I just think that these bags are somewhat cheap. I had the same problem in my pay dirt. A couple of customers, blows out from the bottom, not the top. So I don't know if the recommended guaranteed half a gram is in there or if it weighs 2.5 pounds. But we'll find out very shortly. This bag of pay dirt states we created a premium gold pay dirt that will be sure to bring a smile to your face and giving you an enjoyable, rewarding panning experience. We start with 2.5 pounds of rich placer gold concentrates made with copious amounts of heavy mineralized black sand, magnetite, limatite, hematite, and other rare earth minerals and elements. Silica, quartz sand, great crystalline garnet sands are loaded with fine gold. Then we generously and beautifully and bright Montana gold from the Topo Deep mining district of Montana's historic garnet range in order to guarantee the minimum gold content. We add gold that is the minimum size of 18 mesh to 12 mesh and larger for pickers and nuggets. Nuggets can weigh 1 gram or more of size. Gold Reserve is a premium gold pay dirt sent to you in a reclosable Ziploc 3mm shiny gold metallic Malar package that has been heat sealed to prevent any loss of material during shipping. Well, that part didn't really last, but let's hope for the best. So it's guaranteed to have a minimal half a gram that he added. This is what he said, so minimal half gram. So let's hope that's a lot richer than that, or let's hope we at least get our half a gram. But the gentleman did state if I don't get what I get, to contact him. So that I will do either or. I'm going to let him know how it turned out. So guys, I'm going to get to the way out part. Oh, I didn't get to you how much it cost. So you can see it says $30 on there. You're going to laugh about this one. So it's $30 plus $7.20 shipping plus $1.80 sales tax for a total of $39. I have never once was charged sales tax on a bag of pay dirt. So I brought that up to him in the conversation we had on the phone, and he was laughing and said that his website builder put it on there. And I was the very first person charged the $180 because I'm the very first person to buy it and get it mailed out. I said, you got to take it off because that $180 is going to hurt the ROI for people to come back. You know, they don't want to get charged $1.80 plus the $7.20 for shipping. You know, your $30 bag became $39 in a blink of an eye. And that's going to hurt the ROI and hurt people from coming back. So he said he's going to talk to his website builder, and by time this review was up, the $1.80 should be taken off. So I got hit with the $1.80. Hopefully my loss is everyone else's gain, for this does look like a fun bag of pay dirt if it's not broken. From what I see, the material, it's going to be extremely a tough pan. It is a lot of black sand, a lot of heavies. So let me get into this. I'm going to weigh it up, then I'm going to classify it, and then we'll pan it and come back with those results. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. So I just finished classifying Mountain West Mining's Gold Reserve Premium Gold Pay Dirt from the lovely state of Montana. At least we got one good Montana seller out there. Okay, anyway. So I classified it. This is what I got. These are my results. Also want to show you inside the bag was a vial, a funnel, and a nugget holder or display case. Pretty cool. I didn't know I was getting that in the bag. It doesn't even say you're going to get that. That's an add-on gift. But I'd rather the gold than that. But it is what it is. Appreciate the gesture. Now let's see what we got. This is my plus 10 material. Threw those three things back in there. Not that much. But guys, I did see some gold. So that's my plus 10. This is my under 10 over 20. And as you can, if you can see in there, see all that red? That's covered in garnets. We'll get to that before we finish this up. This is my under 10 over 40. I'm sorry, my under 20 over 40. Not that much again, decent amount. This is the biggest part of it all. This is my under 40, 60, 80, 100 mesh. About 80% of the material is in there. About 80%. That's a lot. So I'm pretty stressed out about this. It's all black sand and crushed garnets. It's going to be a nightmare. So what I plan to do is I plan to run that on my my Prospector's Choice alluvial sluice, which I did some work to it. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm gonna run that at the very end, and I'll film that and show you guys what's going on there. But I'm pretty stoked about it. So once again, this is my over 10, under 10 over 20, under 20 over 40, under 40, 60, 80, 100 mesh, and this has most of the material in it. Once again, they gave me a free display case, a free gold funnel, and a free vial for your gold. That came in this bag. Like I said, the bag did blow up from the back. I don't know if I got everything. Gold-wise, we'll see what happens. But as of now, I did see gold in the plus 10, and I did see gold in the 20 mesh, which is pretty exciting. I like to see some chunky gold, but I know these two are going to be this one is going to be a complete nightmare. But let me get into panning it out. I'll come back on my results and my final thoughts on Mountains West Mining's Gold Reserve Pay Dirt with a guaranteed ½ gram. And it says minimum 18 mesh to 12 mesh gold you're going to find. So supposedly supposed to be a little easier to find the gold, but that's a lot of black sand. And that is a lot of red garnet. It is covered in black sand and red garnet. So this probably is a tough pan. If you're looking for a bag of pay dirt to get for the winter, I I would definitely recommend this. Even for the price, is really good with a guaranteed half gram. But to keep yourself busy, this is going to keep you busy. So let me get into it. I'll be right back on my results. Hold on. All right. So we're at that weigh up part. This bag is supposed to weigh 2.5 pounds. So we'll keep our fingers crossed and let's hope it weighs 2.5 pounds. It did come broken in the mail, and I did have material fall out of the box and on the floor and, you know, in the mailbox in front of it. So I did lose some. So let's check it out first. So I had them separated. When I did the classification, I broke down and I took a lot of the black sand out of that negative under 40 mesh, which was a lot bigger than that. So let's start from the black sand. And that is 0.70. So 0.70 under 40 mesh. Let's put the under 40 mesh now on there. And that is 1.08. 1.08. I don't know why I put the 1 so far away. 0.8. And that is under 40 mesh. Let's do the under 20 over 40. And that is 0.36. And that is under, look at that, over 40. Sloppy, but I know, we know what we mean. Here is my under 10 over 20. And that is 0.30. And that is under 10 over 20. And this is my over 10 mesh. And again, that's half a pound. No, I mean 0.30. And that is my over 10. So let's add these up and let's see what we get. All right, so I added them up, and this is my total, 2.75 pounds of pay dirt. So pretty much, I used the calculator to get the exact number, and it was 2.74. So we'll call it at 2.75. So we do have the guaranteed amount of pay dirt in there. Not a bad ordeal. So I'm definitely happy about getting pretty much a quarter pound of almost, yeah, about a quarter pound. Not that I'm not complaining about that. That is definitely music to my ears because I like when people put a little more pay dirt in their bag. So if you're going to guarantee a pound, you know, give 1.10 or 1.30 or almost 2 pounds. What does it matter? Whatever fits in the priority box. And you know, if you're going to add a gram of gold and you know, you're saying you have a pound of pay dirt, put 5 pounds. Whatever fits in there, the more pay dirt, the better. But that's it. So I told you I saw some gold in here. We're going to wait to the end. There are some big garnets in here too. Nice, decent sized garnets. I love garnets. You can see one right there. Let's zoom up on it. Nice chunks of garnet in there. I'm going to collect all those because I'm a crazy maniac. I'm going to collect all those. And I'm going to put them in little holders. Look at all the little ones I got so far. From this, actually. From this, I was doing it last night. Because, you know, late at night when I can't sleep and my wife is complaining about the TV being on because the baby's sleeping, I'll just sit at my desk and I'll take out a pay dirt that I'm working on. And I'll just sit there with tweezers, with YouTube playing, watching my favorite YouTubers. And I'll just sit there and pick out all the garnets. I'll pick them out one by one with tweezers. You know, I'll put them in my big blue bowl. I pour just a little in there, and I'll pick out all the nice garnets. And it's you know, it's somewhat, it could be very tedious and annoying, but you know what? It's soothing. It's stress relief. People actually could get stressed from doing it, but not me. I just like to sometimes, you know, cool off from a hard week of work, and you know, if you can't sleep and you need something to do. But yeah, there's some nice pieces in here. Nice round pieces. I don't know, I like garnets. They're really beautiful. So let's get into this. I'm over here blabbering away. So what I plan on doing here is the under 40 mesh and the under 20 mesh. These two meshes right here, under 20, over 40, and under 40, a 60, 80, 100 mesh. I'm going to run this on the Prospector's Choice alluvial sluice. Now, if you guys all remember, I do love that sluice, but I did not like the back end, the nugget catcher. So I contacted the company, and I'm going off of the topic for the Paydirt review we're doing here. But I changed the matting on the Prospector's Choice alluvial sluice 1982 design, and I used the Royal Manufacturing deep V groove matting in the back. So it's going to be, capture rate is going to be phenomenal. I'm very excited about that. Can't wait to see it in use. I don't even know if there's any gold in this or this. I have no idea, because this company claims to have chunky gold, you know, minimum 18 mesh to 12 mesh gold. So I don't even know if all this black sand has gold. But we will see. So let's get down to business. Let's pan this out. Let's run this on the sluice. A little segment of Brooklyn's rooftop prospecting with your host, Golden Paydirt Reviews. And yeah, let's go have some fun, because that's what it's all about, guys, having fun. If you ain't having fun, then why do it? So let's go find this treasure. Let's get this shiny out, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so it's time we do some Brooklyn's rooftop prospecting. I'm going to run the 40 mesh and the under 40 mesh and the black sand on the Prospector's Choice alluvial sluice 1982 design. But I did some work to it, and I replaced the back matting, which had the nugget trap that was on there. And I just thought that mat was really insignificant. It didn't do its job, especially for being a cleanup sluice. It was just way too big of a gap in between each other. So I found that to fail. I talked to the gentleman who owns this company a lot. He's a very, very nice guy. He sponsored my channel for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But he does have other models of this, and if you want to know what the 1982 design, the 1982 design means, it's 19 inches long. Then they have the 18-inch long one. So every number that's before the unit, before the model number, like A2, B2, B3, that's the number is the size of the model. He has this one, the 19A, and it's completely ribbed matting, which I like better, instead of the nugget trap. So he has one coming to me. It's a prototype. He wants me to feature it on my channel, and then wants me to use it to see how well it works. So we're gonna have that coming up one of these days. I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks. He had the big hurricane hit him, so he's a little behind, but I do expect that to come. I'm excited about this. I have a lot of finds to run, and let's get to it. So this is Mountain West Mining. Let's have some fun, and let's get to some sluicing. I'll bring you guys up to the thing. All right. All right, guys, so let's have some fun. Here goes my under 40, 60, 80, 100 mesh, and let's run it through the sluice and let's see how it works. And as you can see, back here I have Royal Manufacturing's deep V groove matting. From the back, if you recall what was there, it was a wide, very wide nugget trap so-called area, and I'm not going to use this for wider gold, so I wind up replacing it, and so far it looks like it's running well. There's no huge disturbance in the front, so I'm pretty stoked about it. I do assume that this lip right here will catch most of the gold, so I'm pretty fine with that. But we're going to learn and see how it runs now. This is my first time running it with a mat and some real pay dirt. I do not know if there's any gold in here at all. It was not, most of his gold supposedly is chunky, so I do not know if there's any gold in this. But we will get to running it. I also I have about a lot of black sand, and we'll run that last after I clean it up, and we'll get that run to see if that has anything in it. And we have the under 20 over 40 mesh. We'll run through there too. I do not know if this has gold either. There's no guarantee. So let's get to running this and let's have some fun. All right. Start with this. Let's get it wet. My son is watching me through the window. Let's get some water in here. How are we going to get water? Let's use a snuffer bottle. Hold on one second. All right, it's wet. Let's get it running. We'll use the shovel my wife bought me. Let's get it going. I'm excited about this. New matting. So I can see the exchange going on right here with the deep groove matting going on. Yep. Everything seems to be working fine. Well guys, if you're new here, thanks a lot for coming. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And if you're one of my old subscribers, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I do like coming out on the roof in my area in Brooklyn. It is very relaxing and very nice. So, no complaints there. This is new. I've never had the deep groove matting, and I can see right now the light's coming off and all I see is red, and that is all the garnets in here. This is very garnet heavy. A very, very heavy garnet material, which is a very tough pan. But I'm excited. We got the exchange going on over there. It's working. So I got no complaints. See if I can change the pitch a little. I'm not mad at it. Let's just see if I could move the pitch a little on this. Okay. Very nice. How are we looking? It's like a sheet of water down there. That's nice. Top is working well. The lights are coming off. Just trying to get that to stay. Good. Okay. So far, so good. Let's get some water in here. see. Let's get the rest of this out of here. All right.
Let's see if you see any gold. Okay.
Well, it's exchanging. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that. And I'll bring it up closer so you guys can see it.
See if you guys can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in a little. Now, in the back end, let's get closer. Let me unzoom this. Now, look at all the red. That's all garnet. All that is garnet. Now, I did not say there was going to be gold in this mesh. They did not say it. They mostly are a chunky gold, supposedly. So I'm just checking. But the top is doing its job. It has its heavy stuck in there. As you can see, all that red garnet is stuck in there. And then on the bottom, all that big, heavy red garnet is there. And it is working. It's exchanging. All the reds are showing and the lights are coming off. So that's exactly what I like to see. A lot of red. And then you can see the red all the way going down here and the lights are working their way off. Same thing with the top. The reds are staying. The black sand is up front and it is working. So I'm excited about that. I'm going to clean this one off because I'm done with this mesh. And I'm going to swap it out to my under 40. So I'll be right back. All right. Okay, we're back. Let's get the rest of this run. Maybe I'll lower you guys so I can get you closer. Let's see if I can get you guys closer. Okay, let me see. I don't think I can. Nope. All right, let's see if I can at least get you up a little more. There you go. All right. So now we have this under 40, 60, 80, 100 mesh. Let's get some water put in here. They always recommend you wet your cons before you put it through, but it's not like you have to. I mean, the way this company runs it on the internet, when you watch their stuff, they don't necessarily wet it all the time. Some people do, some people don't. And you usually wet it to break the surface tension or add soap, but not everyone does that. You should do it though. This is going to be a real tough pan, so let's check this out. Let's see how this looks. It's a lot of black sand. Not even magnetite. I took all the magnetite out. Okay. Just want to fill it up a little more water. Alrighty. Add a little more water to it. Alright, let's get this going. It's running nice. Yep. Man, black sand is such a hard thing to pan out. Especially all this. I mean, this is a lot. But we're going to see if there's any gold in that. It looks good so far. Everything else looks pretty good. It's exchanging. I can see it walking off. So, which is a good thing. Very good thing. It's what we need to see. We needed to see it moving. See if it's working. Everything over here looks like it's working. They're all dancing. Keep on dancing. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Keep on moving. All right. And guys, what I will be doing is once I'm done using this, I'm gonna pan out what is in this bucket and see how much I lost, and then pan out what I caught and see what the difference is, the ratio. So we'll see if, if I'm at a 75% capture ratio to a 25% loss, or maybe a 99% capture ratio to a 1% loss. I just don't know until I get that far. So I'm gonna do this, and I'll come back very shortly with an update and the results. So let's check this out, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so that's it. I just finished panning everything out. I mean, pretty much ran everything. As you can see, I finished up using the black sands, and you will not barely see anything, but there is some super fine gold all up in this. Coming down here, back into this, and you can see it, and then back into this deep V-groove matting. A lot of super duper fine gold. I'm talking about 300 mesh. Like like so much of it too. It's crazy. But I have a lot of work to do cleaning this up. A lot of panning to do. A lot of collecting. A lot of cleaning. A lot of drying. And we'll get, and all this for a ½ gram bag. Let's hope the chunky gold is a ½ gram, and this is just for the fun of it. So I'll be back with my results and my final thoughts on Mountain West Mining's ½ gram guaranteed gold bag. Hold on. All right, guys. So this right here is just the ultra fines that were in those under 40 mesh that I was finding when I was talking about it on when I was running the sluice. I'm talking about ultra fine gold all over. This is not all the gold from it, from the bag. This was just that, that area I was sluicing. Like I said, I put them in individual categories. I mean, that is a lot of fly poop. So, like I say, it doesn't weigh up to a whole bunch unless you have a lot of it. But this just goes to show you how natural that pay dirt is, which is very nice. It makes it more adventurous than just panning out some heavy, big, fat, chunky gold. It shows that they really are honestly working in some rich gold bearing pay dirt in an area that has extremely fine gold. This was a very tough cookie to do. Very tough pan. So let me get to cleaning all this up, and I'll be right back. All right, guys. I'm back. I just finished panning out, sluicing, and working on this Mountain West Mining's pay dirt from the wonderful state of Montana, and I am very, very pleased with the outcome. I could have been a little better, but we'll get into that part. So the one great thing here is we have a new Mountain Montana pay dirt that's respectable, that's honest, and has a good bag of pay dirt. Unlike the other Montana seller, if you know who I'm talking about, clear your throat on that one. This one blows him out of the box. So first off, you saw what I did. I sluiced it. I showed you the ultra fines. The sluice with the deep V groove matting worked a million times better. A million times better. I'm so happy I made that adjustment on that. And I contacted him. Well, I'm going to send him some ideas and what I put in there and see if he can work with that. But that was definitely an A+. So I showed you guys how garnet heavy that pay dirt was, especially in the sluice. You saw a lot of red in there, and that was all the crushed garnets below 40 that I couldn't
collect, but let me show you what I did collect. And look at this. This is a 10-inch pan. And look how full it is. That is all garnets. It's going to make for some wonderful, beautiful jewelry and art. I love it. It is very, very nice. And this is a lot. A lot. So I'm excited about that. It's real nice, real beautiful. And I got no complaints. That is all garnet in there. Look at that. All right, so beyond that, in my crazy ways, it did take a long time for me to collect, but if you have garnets and you have them like this and you want to send them to me, my address is always in the description page. So beyond that, with the packaging, you get a vial for your gold. You get a nugget display case and a gold funnel. That is definitely an A+. With shipping, it was really fast shipping, but like I said before, the bag failed, but we did have the guaranteed 2.5 pounds. We were over on that. And the gold that was guaranteed 0.5 gram, we'll get into that now. I mean, listen, guys, I had a good time. It was a very, very challenging pan. Very, very challenging. Got that gold in the center. All right. So we got 0.54 grams of gold. And at today, that is $19.75 worth of gold. This bag cost $39. It was $30 for the bag. $1.80 for tax, and $7.20 for shipping, for a total of $39. So the ROI on this was 50%. 50% ROI with all combined, everything in there, shipping and tax, 50% at $39. Without tax included, it was 55% ROI. Without tax and shipping, it was a 64% ROI. So they were all bad, even without shipping, because you're going so low to 30. It could have been a lot better. At least another 1/10 of a gram would have brought it to the 60 and above, especially if you're a first-time buyer and you want to get that first-time sale to, to impress a person. It could have been a lot better than 0.54, but I had a good time. It was very challenging. There was a lot of fine gold in it, a lot of fly poop. So not that bad, not that bad. All in all, I had a good time. I'll leave the link in my description page so you can find this company. Very easy. Click on the description. In my description page, you'll find a link to this company, and I'll have all the scores and everything about it. Listen, like I said, I had a good time. It was very challenging. There was a lot of fine gold. There was a lot of black sand, a lot of hematite, magmatite, non-magnetic, a lot of crushed garnet, a lot of stuff going on, but I had a really, really good time. I really, really put up a big fight, and I got a lot of garnets, and this is really something I'm happy about. But besides that, guys, if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button, plus the bell for all the recent notifications, because I always do giveaways, and I always have a lot of stuff going on. And if you're not a Patreon, join the Patreon family at patreon.com/Gold Paydirt Reviews. Every 4th of the month, we have a mega epic giveaway. Sluice boxes, high bankers, metal detectors, pinpointers, golden pay dirt, guaranteed grams, raw grams of gold, you name it, it's loaded in there. Silver coins, copper rounds, everything, welcome in packages, doubling your prizes. It's just a really, really awesome time, and it helps out the person who makes content like this, and I can continue it. Without you guys, it would be very, very difficult. You can also always donate to the page at paypal.me/Martin Strangelo. Everything will be greatly appreciated and in the description page, so you can follow it easy. And also my address is in there if you would like to mail me pay dirt or prospecting equipment, whatever you see fit that you want to see on the channel. But guys, I had a blast. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate all the likes, the comments, the messages, the emails, and buying my pay dirt from my website. All that stuff helps out the channel. But that's another review here done. I appreciate everybody. You have a great day and a great night, and God bless. So once again, this is another review done by Golden Paydirt Reviews. Have a nice day and a nice night, and God bless. Let's take a look at the gold before we go. Nice chunky pieces. Oh, cool, looks like Patrick from SpongeBob. All right, guys, I'll see you on the next review. Peace out.